Today's the day we're starting to have our ensuite revamped.
Just down there. Put it down there, please, John.
Take the keys on, mate. Easier.
After a renovation.
We're having a wall heater as well, oil-fired wall heater. We're going to have the bath revamped. We're keeping the original bath, but we're having the taps taken out because they've gone a bit decayed.
To say the least.
And then we're having the new shower tray as we've got a leak there, so we're having all that revamped. I'm just getting you working. Hang on, let me get your face. There you go. Just get one little bit. Don't want to stop you working, but
people before it gets better. Yeah.
Our house is over 100 years old, and back in the day they used lath and plaster, but this all has to come off and new plaster board put on.
Taking all the stuff off, so ready for it.
So we've got all the loose stuff off. We're going to Tony's got some plaster boards and stuff. Some sense. Getting shot. That's good, that comes off nice, that. Yeah. That's a great idea.
Jeff and Tony have revamped the old shower, and they have done away with the little ledge that was at the bottom there by closing it in with marine ply. Laminate has been taken up as well, and all the tiles are off the bath now, and we're having new taps there because these are quite shabby, very old. They're probably the original brass taps from 100 years ago. Well, maybe not 100 years ago, because probably they didn't have a bath back then, but they're certainly very old, and we've got some new chrome ones instead. So, progressing a bit further, shower tray in ceramic, the other one was fiberglass. And walls have progressed for the tiling. The wooden part has now been screeded over. So today, Saturday, Jeff's coming to put the new bath taps on, the chrome bath taps, brushed chrome. And we have a nice new radiator. So it'll be lovely, warm and toasty in here in the winter. We do have a towel rail, but that doesn't belt out the heat, especially when you've got towels over it. So we thought, as we're having the bathroom redone, might as well have a new radiator. Running Man has bought this retro table from a charity shop in Ripon. He's brought it over to our house so he can put it next to our retro bar stools that we bought for the new kitchen. All our renovations have inspired Running Man to revamp his flat in Ripon. Ikey thinks they go well together, and so do I. Steve's just trying it out for comfort and size. Perfect. So I've ordered another stool for Steve. Here are a few before and after pictures of the lounge makeover that Steve has done. He's had it replastered, but he's done all the painting and decorating himself. He's gone for a light grey wall and a darker grey carpet and a beautiful plum two-seater sofa. All looking very nice. A couple of shots of his beautiful garden, as you would expect from him. The new bath tap and shower are in. It took Jeff ages to get the old ones out, they were just seized solid. So he had a bit of a struggle, but he's done it. And those are the new taps. It's all in one tap. Like that there, and you pull that for your shower head. So, all looking good. We're just measuring up for tiles. We've brought some samples. We quite like that. For a bit of contrast. We're going for grey. So we've got, those are going to be the wall tiles. And we're going to have some contrast. We don't know whether to have that one or this one. But we think we're going for this one. And then the floor tile we're going for a big floor tile. So we're going to have that as the floor tile. It seems to have quite a nice sort of pattern to it. And then we're going to have the small tiles for round the bath and on the windowsill. And Rens is just measuring up now, and we're going to go and order them. In the kitchen, so Tim's getting a mist coat on and cutting in, but the plaster is not very good at all. Not the standard that we had in the lounge. Yeah, so just, don't know if you can see.
I mean, it's been done for ages, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a problem with the plastering that the guy did in the kitchen and out here.
Yeah.
If you can see that, the plaster's just coming off the wall. Very poorly done. Not like our lounge.
It's watered down.
These doors don't shut now, so Stan's going to sort it out for us. I think what's happened is the moisture from the plaster, I think, has warped the wood. They always were a bit tight, but they won't at all shut now. Stan will sort it for us. All done, nicely fitting. Had to take quite a bit off, as you can see. Stan is now going to sort out the kitchen door problem. They can put in new architraves. Difficult to get off. Well, that's out then, that door casing, and Stan has managed, as you see from the other side, you can see Stan has managed to save the architraving on this side, because that of course matches all in with the hall skirting boards and everything, so that would have been awful if he had to take that out, because it would never have matched. So anyway, there we are, good job. As you can see, Stan has had to lower the door casing. That's how much the floor was left out by Courts Homemakers. Jeff, a happy plumber. That's all for now, folks. TTFN.